Major League Baseball's opening day is this Sunday. Big changes may be in the game's future. Joining me right now to talk about it is MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred. Rob, great to see you.
Good to see you too,
Commissioner,
Maria.
It's great to have you here, and thanks for coming right before opening day.
Well, it's great to be here. It's an exciting time of year for baseball.
And by the way, you're just coming off what kind of excitement for the World Baseball Classic, USA winning its first ever World Baseball Classic. How big is that for baseball and the U.S.?
Well, it's really important for baseball and for the growth of baseball internationally. We played part of the event in Korea, part in Japan, a round in Mexico, and then some rounds here in the United States. It gives us a chance to give fans around the world an opportunity to see the best players in the world.
Congratulations. So you traveled all over the world for this.
I was in Seoul, Tokyo, Miami, and L.A. I did pretty well.
That is great. And it was great to get the country focused on something again, this competitiveness. It was great.
Right. I think the mix of nationalism and sport can be really, really powerful, and we felt that a United States victory gave us a nice capstone to the event.
Now, you are exploring new ways to make the game shorter in hopes of attracting younger fans. You don't want to be that baseball game that my grandfather always goes to. You want to get the possible changes to include the elimination of a 4-pitch intentional walk and tweaks to the video replay system. Tell us what you're trying to do and what the goal is.
Well, we're trying to eliminate, our focus right now is dead time in the game. Obviously, the instant replay has been great for us. We just want it to take place as quickly as possible so that fans don't sit in the stands waiting for a video review. The 4-pitch intentional walk, I think, is symbolic. It's just one of those things in the game where we can move what is admittedly a very small amount of delay, but I think it is symbolic of our desire to move the game along.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're trying to do, obviously, at the NFL as well. Why? How significant will that be if the games are shorter, they're moving faster? How does that change things?
Yeah, shorter and moving faster I don't see as synonyms. It may not necessarily be shorter. I think the key is to eliminate those parts of the game that are slow, give our fans as much action as possible so that we can hold the attention, particularly of younger fans.
You know, somebody on Twitter earlier tweeted out, it would be quicker if the umpires stopped tossing the ball, did not toss all the balls that touched dirt. What do you think? Everybody has a comment on making the game better, obviously.
You know,
got a lot of fans out there.
The great thing about talking about changes in the game is it does bring forward passion from our fans. Yeah. Everything that you do, people has an opinion on, and, you know, we try to make good judgments that balance the need for the game to evolve and obviously respect for its history and tradition.
You have suggested shortening some commercial breaks as one idea. If that's enacted, how do you plan to offset that loss in revenue? And yeah, you could shorten the commercial breaks, but then you're cutting off funding.
Yeah, there's a variety of ways that you can handle it. Probably the easiest one would be to do some promotional activity on part of a screen or a split screen during the broadcast.
Okay, so when do you think these changes will be in place?
Look, I think you're going to see a continued evolution of the game over a period of years. One thing we know about baseball is moving too fast is usually a mistake, and so we're going to try to put together, and hopefully by opening day next year, we'll have a multi-year plan on a series of changes that we're going to make.
What are you expecting from opening day this year? This Sunday, it's a very exciting moment for you.
Well, we got two great momentum builders in the sense that we had a fantastic World Series with the Cubs and the Indians, and then the World Baseball Classic, and we're looking to build on that excitement, starting with the Cubs-Cardinals game on Sunday night.
Wow. All right, let me ask you about Tim Tebow. A great story, by the way. What has he done or shown you so far in the minors that you could tell us about?
Look, I think that Tim Tebow is one of those phenomenon that's really important for the game in the sense that it attracts interest to the game, it has cross-sport appeal, and we see those as positives.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. It also has an opportunity to bring in different fans.
Absolutely. That's what I mean when I say cross-sport appeal. Maybe somebody who's a huge football fan, a Tim Tebow fan, pays attention to baseball because of his presence.
Exactly.
And amen, that's a great thing for us.
Exactly. And the last time we spoke, you talked about technology, bringing people in their seats. I want to ask you about that. But first this, the St. Louis Cardinals announcing a monthly subscription plan for the fans called the Cardinals Ballpark Pass. This service is giving fans the opportunity to attend as many home games as they choose for just a monthly fee, $29.99. This subscription is only good for standing room admission, though. Do you see this model gaining popularity? Is this something you would like to see?
Well, it's something that's actually quite popular with the clubs. The Cardinals were not the first and will not be the last. The idea with it is that we have capacity in stadiums, that young people in particular are not planners. They like to have the flexibility to go when they want to go at the last minute. And once they get in the ballpark, they may have the opportunity to upgrade into a seat or some other seating area that's better than standing room. So we're excited about it as a new way for fans to engage with the sport.
All right, so you like the idea.